But that was then, and this is now. So, I mean, I played for like 15 minutes, and nothing bad happened. So I'm hoping that I can play through here and have no lockups or crashes or anything. I've heard, however, that Skyrim is a notoriously glitchy game. Constant bugs and glitches and messing up and... I suppose, though, with a game the size of Skyrim, you gotta expect something to mess up every once in a while. It's huge. It can't be perfect. Can you imagine the kind of work that it would take to debug entirely a game the size of Skyrim? It'd be maddening. It's lunatic to expect someone to be able to fix every single glitch in Skyrim. So, I put up with it. I like the opening cutscene. It's different. Sure, you're still a prisoner. I don't get what it is about the Elder Scrolls and you being a prisoner. You can't play an Elder Scrolls game without starting out as a prisoner. But at least it gives you more action than it did in Oblivion. I mean, yes. There were the fights with the... There were the fights with all of the, Mythic Dawn cultists. You had to fight with a Mythic Dawn cultist like every so often, but even still, you didn't get that sense of heart-pounding action that you get having a giant dragon attack and tear down the city you're in while you're running around trying to dodge its fire breath and survive, and I like it. I like it a lot. Speaking of which, there's the dragon! Oh my god. Bowman gonna die. Bowman gonna die for sure. Wish I had a bow. I want to play as a thief in this game. I've always played Skyrim as a mage. Nah, man, total mess up. I've always played Oblivion as a mage. Despite the fact that what I really like to play as is a thief. I love going around sneaking into places and stealing from people and stabbing people in the back and shooting arrows, and I love that stealthy feel. Kind of like Metal Gear Solid in the... God knows what time period this game is set in. Like the 1500s. I mean, it's not even in the real world. It's in an entirely different realm, but still, trying to place the period on this one, I'd say like the 1500s. Yeah, just do it already.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
Ooh, I didn't know there was gold there. Mixed unit tactics. Ooh, fascinating. Keeping it.
One of these chests.
Keeping it,
Look around.
baby. What's in here? You took all the stuff in there.
One of these chests has an all.
Ooh. No, but I want to play as a thief this time around because I've never played as a thief before. It might be kind of interesting. Doing something new. Ooh, wine!
Let's keep moving. That thing's still out there.
Didn't mean to hit that. The hotkeys are whack in this game. Positively whack. And I see what people mean when they say that the menus are effed up are designed for an Xbox game rather than...
Don't touch my hotkeys, damn it!
I'm not touching your hotkeys!
Good!
I see what they mean, though, when they say that the menus in this game are designed with a console in mind. I hate having to hit tab, select my swirly thing, like items or magic, and then choose. Yes, I know it was like that in Oblivion, but it just didn't gnaw at me as much in Oblivion. Things just felt, I don't know, smoother. My opinion is collect all the crap that you can in these beginning areas because you need the gold.
Let me see if I can.
Ooh. Sexy. I wonder, am I gonna get in trouble with YouTube for having these partially nude women exposed in my videos? Is that gonna, like, break the YouTube content guidelines? I hope not. That's another thing I don't want, is I don't want my videos flagged as inappropriate and deleted. That's the last thing I want, is for someone to flag my video as inappropriate just because I loot the clothing off of a female warrior. You get to loot some neat stuff somewhere around here. Loot. Ooh, potatoes. Let him take care of that while I come over here and grab the wine. Bastard. Oh, yeah. Now that is gory. That is violent.
See if we can find some potions. Might come in.
Yeah, totally not going there. I get the feeling that this must be a rather boring commentary so far, but then again, I haven't really seen much to commentate on. Skyrim gets good fast, but you gotta get through the tutorial part before you get to the good stuff. And in the tutorial part, there's not a lot to talk about. I mean, like, I'm grabbing just about everything I come across because I want to collect as much as I can, as soon as I can, as quickly as I can, so that I can get more gold when I get to the first city and start buying some good weapons and armor. I wouldn't be surprised if there's, like, some sort of special place that you're supposed to go and do some sort of special quest to get all the gold and items in the world, and if there is, please tell me. I'm never gonna find it on my own.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seem to be upset at how I've been used.
But until then,
Their lives.
Don't you even know what's going on?
until then,
Dragon is attacking Helgen. Not dragon.
until then, I'm just gonna commentate on what I can, and ooh, I don't know what it is about these books, but I love them. I love reading them.
Come with us.
It adds to the feel of the game to have books to read and
Didn't you hear me?
things to learn about and
I said they keep this under attack. Forget the old man.
mythologies to follow. Yes, yes. Don't break the lockpick. Don't break the lockpick.
Looks like there's something in this.
Well, that was a little laggy. There will be a mage. No, but I'm always a mage. I only think about being a mage because you get epic mage robes here.
Check it out. 7 out of 10. 70%. I got a freaking blue grapple. Oh, no,
Yeah.
you can't go down right now.
My brother chattering away in the background.
Let's go.
I can't begin to see how some people do marathon commentaries like they do. It seems like it gets so tiring trying to think of something to say every 10 seconds, but that's not my style. My style is I commentate as long as I've got an idea on something to commentate on, and after I've stopped having ideas about stuff to commentate on, I shut down the game, save my recording, and wait until the next scene, wait until the next session before I commentate again so that I can actually keep people interested, rather than right now where I'm probably boring you all to tears.
Where's the way out? Just give me a minute.
Stormcloak soldier gonna die, man. Stormcloak soldier gonna die. I love the new combat system in Skyrim. It feels so much more. It feels like there's so much more flow than there was in Oblivion. I mean, in Oblivion, it was basically just smash the attack button until you kill the opponent. But now they actually do stuff. I know it's not much that they do. They just sort of run around and block periodically, but still, it's better than nothing. It's better than Oblivion.
Yeah, I can't hear what I'm saying. It's not letting me.
Because in Oblivion, I never really felt like I was doing much. I felt like I was just sort of running around smashing buttons until I killed off the enemy. And that got kind of boring kind of fast, which is why I stopped towards the end of Oblivion. But here, I mean, the two-hand system and the fact that your enemies block frequently. I mean, they blocked in Oblivion, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what it is about Skyrim. I just feel like there's more flow. It's the two-hand attack system that I really like.
Let's see if we can find a way out.
And I keep on grabbing too much to be able to run. Because I like stuff. I like grabbing stuff. And I don't like dropping stuff. I don't like it. Not one bit. What can I get rid of? I'll get rid of the fur gauntlets. I'll get rid of the fur boots. And I'll get rid of the hide shields. No, they're worth a lot. I'll get rid of an iron warrior. There we go. I wish I didn't have to do that, but
Let's see what this.
I mean, being able to run matters a lot more to me than having some extra money when I start out the game. I know from watching other people play through Skyrim that towards the end of the game you can get to having some big wads of cash running around with you. I mean, like, I've seen people with a few thousand gold towards the end of the game, and that is what I want to get to. I want to get a few thousand gold. I want to be able to buy anything that catches my fancy. What the heck? That's kind of a neat little... It's kind of a neat little thing. There's a little side passage, and even though it doesn't really lead to anywhere, it's there, and it adds to the immersion. You know what I mean? Makes you feel like you're actually in the world of Skyrim, rather than just sitting at a keyboard, tapping away at the keys, trying to do stuff.
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
Where are you, Ulfric? Where are you, Ulrich? No, you're Hadvar. That's the only problem with this game is the names. Hadvar, Ulrich, Ulfric. Die, spiders. Dude, I leveled up fast. I guess it's time to decide. Am I gonna be a mage or am I gonna be a thief? I'm gonna be a thief. Magica. Even a thief needs to have... Even a thief needs a... pickpocket. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Pickpocket. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm not quite sure what to commentate on anymore, so I think I'm gonna save, and I'll see y'all later.